There is a choice that each of us must make in life, and that is a choice between relationship and revenge. At this morning's worship service, we looked at the story of Joseph, the Old Testament patriarch. I always liked Joseph, primarily because of his resilience. He was a dreamer, and he was a visionary. But his brothers, unfortunately, grew tired of his dreams and his visions. They became jealous of him and vowed to get rid of him. So they sold him to a passing caravan going into Egypt, where he was promptly sold into slavery. His story is an interesting one of how a person bounces back from adversity, from being in the depths of the prison to being the prince of all of Egypt, Pharaoh's father figure, if you will. The day came, though, when there was a great famine, and Joseph's older brothers were sent to Egypt in order to seek relief. Little did they know that they would be seeking relief from their brother Joseph. Joseph recognized them immediately, but they did not recognize him. They probably thought he was dead by this time, for many years had passed. But then there came a time of a great reveal. And Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph, your brother, the one whom you abandoned, whom you sold into slavery. But don't blame yourself, because God intended this to be the means of salvation, a remnant of you in Egypt and in this world. God sent me here by your actions." Joseph's response reminded me of something that the Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the Romans, that God can bring good things out of bad circumstances. It's not that God causes the bad circumstances in our lives, but God can redeem them. Somewhere along Joseph's own life, he decided that having a relationship with his brothers was more important than having revenge. Jesus told his followers to walk the second mile, turn the other cheek, that if someone takes your coat, to give them your cloak as well. I believe that Jesus was showing us a new way, a way that John's gospel says was a way that was to both truth and to life, real life. So each one of us, perhaps every day, have a decision to make, whether we will choose relationship or whether we will choose revenge. I'm Frosty Crummell, the minister at First Federated Church in Peoria.